Nationals. In this corner, we have champion boxer Zsolt Daranyi is with us. Thanks for coming back in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you've been busy, boy. It's unbelievable. We're looking at all these awards, and you've got things going on. And has it been a great year for you just ended?
Yes, it has been a really good year. Won a few things, actually. Recently, I just came back from Hungary, and I won these 2 trophies from there.
Now, why would somebody with a name like yours be fighting in Hungary? I mean, really, okay?
Yeah, it's a lot of reasons. I'm currently 3 times national champion for Canada, and I was supposed to...
What's your weight, by the way?
141.
Which is called, does it have
light welter.
Light welter.
And I was supposed to travel with them and go to the World Championships, but I couldn't go because I wasn't a Canadian citizenship yet. And so we decided maybe if I go to Hungary, I can go to the World Championships and it'd be really good for me. So we go to Hungary and I won, and the plan was to beat the champion, and he was 3 times Hungarian champion and European bronze medalist. And I pretty much KO'd him in the 2nd round, and that was the whole plan, because if I stop him, then he can't box for 3 months and they'll take me instead of him. You know? And it worked. I beat him, I stopped him, but there was another problem.
I didn't know you had that kind of strategy. If I knock you out, you're not going to be around.
Exactly. And that was the whole plan, but then I couldn't go for Hungary because they had some trouble with that country that the World Championships were in, and none of the Hungarians got to go. So
one of the things, and I don't want you to prove it by hitting me, but I'm guessing your weight class, because I'm looking at the body type and all that, speed game. I mean, is it so much of the success you're going to be able to do? Is it going to be speed more than anything else?
Well, a lot of people do say speed kills, but it's so much to speed. Speed could be one thing, but if the accuracy is not good,
right.
Speed is just whatever. It's like you're just punching all over the place. But if you have the placement, you got to place the shots. When you place the shots, I think that kills speed, if you know how to place the shots properly. And
yeah, I'm doing some work. As I said, I work with the junior hockey team. They do so much with video. Before you get an opponent, do you get some video in your hands and say, hey, this guy's got this tendency, or I can do this with my elbow, and he'll buy it, and I can come back with that?
Sometimes. It depends. You can, in amateur level, not as much.
You get 3 rounds. How long does it take you to decide, I can do this?
Yeah, it's the first round. It's, for me, everybody's different, but for me, the first round, I always see the guy. I see what he does, see if he drops his hands, see if I feint him and he'll drop his hands, or if he does something wrong, or he throws a jab and he drops his hands. I just watch everything what he does in the first round. So, but the problem with amateur boxing is you only have 3 rounds. So even in that first round, you got to win that first round.
Well, even the judging. I mean, we're talking about they judge it based on what serious blows, I would guess. I mean, does it matter where you connect, whether it happens to be a jab in the chest or right on the button?
Yes, it really does matter, and they're kind of changing things now for 2013. But it's going to be around the same. Like, it has to be a clean shot from here down. Body shots they score, but they don't score as much as the face. And if you do get hit to the body, like, it has to be really clean. And same with the head. If they see your head popping back,
everybody's hearing about MMA, Zsolt. They're talking about UFC and LMNOP and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not a fan. I mean, I've always loved the sweet science sort of thing. What does a boxer say to these people who like watching legalized assault?
I'm with you. I see the same thing. Like, when I watch UFC fighters, I guess there's a lot of skill in that too, like groundwork and all that. But just boxing, there's so much science. Like, it's not just about the technique of the punching. It's just you have to watch so carefully every single move they do. You have to watch, and you have to come back to it. You have to react to it. And UFC, it's a lot. Just a lot of blood, KOs, and it could be a lot of time it's a lucky punch. And in boxing, a few lucky punches, but
I think in years to come, too, we're going to hear about the after effects. So before we run out of time, what's 2013 going to bring for you?
More provincial championships.
And how much training do you have to go through on a daily basis?
A lot. I train a lot, especially when I have the fight coming up. 2 months before let's say, a big fight, I try to train a lot. And almost every day, except Sundays. I try to take off, but sometimes I can't. I have to.
2 things. Good luck in 2013, and don't hit me. Okay. We're going to be back on a Monday after the weekend. You want to join us right here. Thanks. Great new year, 2013. We're glad you're a part of it, and thanks for doing it, Inside Brand.